The world's oceans hold many secrets, mysteries that have fascinated humankind for centuries. Beneath the endless blue, in the deepest trenches and the darkest waters, legends are born and forgotten. But none are more thrilling or more terrifying than the ancient tales of the mega shark and the giant octopus, two colossal creatures said to rule the depths. Some say these are just old stories, whispered by sailors who braved the wildest seas, their voices trembling as they recall what they saw, or thought they saw, on stormy nights. But deep beneath the surface, hidden from human eyes, these two monsters have lived for ages, lurking in the shadows where sunlight never reaches. Their names alone bring a chill to anyone who hears them, echoing through fishing villages and port towns, carried by the wind and the waves. Mega Shark is a creature of nightmares, a living legend whose size and power defy belief. Its jaws are wide enough to swallow a boat whole, snapping through wood and steel as if they were nothing. Its teeth, sharp as swords, gleam in the darkness, each one capable of tearing through the toughest armor. Giant Octopus, with arms like twisting shadows, rules the ocean's secret places, slipping silently through underwater caves and rocky crevices. With eyes as big as dinner plates, it watches everything that moves, its gaze cold and calculating, always searching for its next meal or rival. These monsters are more than just stories. They are legends made real, ancient survivors of a forgotten world. They are real, mighty, and waiting, their massive forms gliding silently beneath the waves, unseen but always present. The sea is their home, a place of endless mystery and danger, where every shadow could hide a monster and every current carries a secret. Every wave hides their secrets. Every storm might bring them close to the surface, reminding us that the ocean is never truly tamed. This is the tale of their meeting, their mighty battle, and what the world learns when two giants clash in the blue heart of the earth, a story of power, survival, and the eternal mysteries of the deep. Mega Shark is truly enormous, a giant among ocean predators. It can grow longer than a school bus, stretching over 60 feet from nose to tail. Imagine a creature so massive that it dwarfs almost everything else in the sea. Its body is thick, muscular, and built for speed, allowing it to move with surprising agility despite its size. Its fins slice through the water like blades, propelling it forward with incredible force. No other fish can match its raw power or its commanding presence in the ocean. Its eyes are cold and dark, always alert, watching for anything that moves in its territory. In contrast, the giant octopus is a master of disguise, blending seamlessly into its surroundings. Its body is soft and flexible, able to squeeze through tiny gaps, and when fully stretched, it can be as big as a city bus. It has 8 long, powerful arms, each lined with hundreds of suckers, strong enough to grip and even crush rocks with ease. Its skin can change color and texture instantly, helping it blend with the ocean floor or hide from predators and prey alike. It moves with incredible grace, slipping through tight spaces, gliding over reefs, and hiding in deep, shadowy caves. Mega Shark prefers the vast, open ocean, where it can roam freely and hunt without limits. It swims in the deep, dark waters, far below the surface, where sunlight fades and the water is icy cold. It is always hunting, always hungry, always searching for its next meal in the endless blue. The giant octopus, on the other hand, lives in underwater caves and rocky reefs, preferring places full of hiding spots. It likes dark, hidden places where it can wait patiently for prey to come close, striking with lightning speed when the moment is right. Both monsters are special in their own ways. Mega Shark is the king of hunters, ruling the open ocean with unmatched strength and ferocity. Giant Octopus is the master of escape, able to vanish in an instant, squeezing through the smallest cracks to avoid danger. Together, they are the ocean's greatest mysteries, rarely seen, and even more rarely understood. Their size and power make them legends of the deep, but no one has ever seen them together, until now. The ocean holds many secrets, and these two giants are among its most fascinating. It started with strange signs. Ships vanished without a trace. Fishermen found giant bite marks on steel hulls. Cameras on the ocean floor caught blurry shapes moving through the darkness. Scientists grew curious. Something big was out there, something no one could explain. A research team sent a deep-sea drone to explore. The drone's lights cut through the black water. Then, something huge moved past the camera. First, there was a flash of sharp teeth. Mega shark. Next, a long curling arm brushed the lens. Giant octopus. The world saw the footage, and the news spread fast. People were amazed and afraid. Crowds gathered at ports to stare at the sea. News channels showed endless loops of the mysterious creatures. Scientists rushed to study the footage, searching for answers. Now everyone knew the truth. The ocean still held monsters, real ones, bigger than anyone had ever imagined. The ocean is a big place, and most creatures avoid each other. But sometimes, paths cross. Mega Shark was chasing a pod of seals. Its hunger drove it close to the cliffs where Giant Octopus made its home. The seals darted into a narrow canyon. Mega Shark followed, jaws wide. Inside the canyon, the water grew dark and tight. The seals disappeared into cracks too small for the shark. Mega Shark thrashed, angry and trapped. The movement shook the rocks, waking Giant Octopus from its rest. The octopus felt the vibrations and stretched out two long arms. The shark and octopus met in the narrow canyon. Neither wanted to share the space. Both were hungry. Both were kings in their own worlds. They stared at each other, each waiting to see who would strike first. Tension filled the water. Then, with a rush of bubbles, the fight began. Giant Octopus struck first. Its arms shot out, wrapping around Mega Shark's body. The suckers held tight, pulling the shark closer. Mega Shark twisted and snapped its jaws. The teeth scraped against thick, rubbery arms but could not break free. Bubbles burst all around them. The water churned with force. The octopus squeezed harder, trying to crush the shark. Mega Shark spun, whipping its massive tail. The force shook the canyon, knocking loose rocks from the walls. The shark bit down on a tentacle, tearing a chunk free. Giant Octopus pulled back, releasing clouds of dark ink. The water turned black. For a moment, both monsters were hidden in the darkness. Then, the shark's fin sliced through the ink. The octopus wrapped more arms around its enemy, refusing to give up. The ocean was wild with their struggle. The battle moved out of the canyon, leaving behind the shadows and echoing silence of the deep. Out in the open water, Mega Shark surged forward with explosive power, dragging the determined octopus behind like a living anchor. The octopus clung on with relentless tenacity, its arms stretching, tightening, and wrapping around the shark's rough skin, refusing to let go. Their violent struggle sent waves rolling across the surface, churning the ocean above into chaos. Birds shrieked and scattered in panic, fleeing the roiling sea as the water below boiled with fury. Mega Shark dove deep, plunging into the darkness, desperate to shake off the octopus's iron grip. The pressure grew immense as they descended, but the octopus held on, using every ounce of its strength and instinct to survive. The shark twisted and turned, snapping its powerful jaws at every arm that came close, determined to break free. Pieces of tentacle floated in the water, drifting like ribbons, but the octopus did not let go, its resolve unbroken. At last, with a burst of energy, Mega Shark rocketed upward and leapt from the sea, breaking the surface in a massive spray of foam and water. The octopus was still wrapped around it, arms flailing wildly in the air, refusing to surrender even as they soared above the waves. For a moment, both monsters hung suspended in the air, locked together in a deadly embrace, time seeming to stand still. Then, with a thunderous crash, they plunged back into the ocean, sending a colossal wall of water skyward. People on boats miles away stared in shock as the giant splash erupted on the horizon, a testament to the titanic battle below. The earth itself seemed to tremble with the force of their struggle, as if nature was bearing witness to this epic clash of giants. The fight could not last forever. Both monsters were tired and hurt. Mega Shark's skin was marked with sucker scars. Giant Octopus had lost 2 arms and bled from deep bites. In one final move, Mega Shark bit down hard on the octopus's main body. The octopus released a final cloud of ink and slipped away into the deep. Mega Shark, wounded but alive, swam slowly back to the open ocean. Giant Octopus disappeared into a dark trench, licking its wounds and waiting for strength to return. No one saw them for many days. The sea grew quiet. Ships sailed safely again. But sometimes, fishermen found giant scars on their nets. Scientists wondered what happened to the monsters. Some say they are still out there, watching, waiting for another chance. The battle changed the ocean. Both monsters survived, but neither was the same. The fight between mega shark and giant octopus taught humans a lesson. The ocean is full of power and mystery. Even the strongest creatures can get hurt. Even the biggest monsters have limits. Nature is always in balance, even when it seems wild and dangerous. People realized how little they truly know about the sea. There are places humans cannot go, secrets they cannot see. The monsters reminded everyone to respect the ocean's depths. Power is not just in size or strength, but in surviving and adapting. Scientists started to study the ocean more carefully. They wanted to protect its secrets and keep its balance. The world remembered that monsters are not always evil. They are just part of nature's story. The lesson was simple: respect the sea and it will respect you back. Mega shark and giant octopus are legends now. Their battle is a reminder of how wild and wonderful the ocean can be. The sea holds stories no book can tell. Every wave hides a secret. Every storm might bring something new. People watch the water with new eyes. They sail with care and respect. They teach their children to love and protect the ocean. The monsters may be gone, but their lesson remains. The ocean is endless. It is full of life, danger, and beauty. We must never forget its power. We must always be ready for adventure. And above all, we must respect the mysteries beneath the waves. The tale of mega shark and giant octopus lives on, a story of nature, power, and the never-ending wonder of the sea.